London, Children and Young People's Community Speech and Language Therapy. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about zones of regulation. This is a way of categorizing emotional feelings into 4 different zones. It teaches students self-regulation, or the ability to control your emotions and feelings. Self-regulation is something that everyone continually works on, even us adults. So if we're able to be more aware about how we're feeling, we're able to better control our emotions and make ourselves feel better. This is something that comes naturally for some, but for others, it's a skill that needs to be taught and practiced. So the tip of the week is to share your zones with your family. Today's session is directed towards children in Key Stage 2. There will be sessions for children in other age groups, so keep checking our page and have a look at the videos already up. The activity today is identifying which zones faces are in. I'm also going to be showing you how to make a poster to share your zones with your family. Now, this is a little bit fiddly, so you might want to have a look at me making the poster, and then you can always go back and make the poster after the session today, and you can just go back and re-watch this video if you need a reminder about how to do it. I'm going to be using a visual timetable today to show you and your children what we're going to be doing today in the session. If you've ever come to any speech and language therapy sessions, you might have seen us use a visual timetable, and this is usually laminated with Velcro attached. Now, I don't have any of that equipment with me at home today, and I'm sure you don't either. So I'm just going to be showing you how you can use a visual timetable with some paper and a pen. You don't even need to be able to draw very well. Please give me a like and a comment with your child's name so that we can say hi during the session. Please also ask questions during the session. I'll stay for a few minutes at the end of the session to answer your questions. And if I can't answer your question, then I can always direct you to a place where you can get your question answered. So let's get started. So the tip of the week this week is to use zones of regulation with your family to help you think about how everyone is feeling and what you can do to help. So we can categorize our emotions into 4 different colors or zones. And this helps us to understand them. So the blue zone is when we are at a low level of alertness. So we might be feeling sad, tired, or sick when we're in the blue zone. The green zone is when we are feeling okay. So we might be feeling calm, happy, and ready to go, ready to learn and get on with our day. The yellow zone is when we are beginning to have a heightened sense of alertness. So we might be feeling frustrated, worried, excited, a little bit wiggly, and we're beginning to lose control. And the red zone is when we're kind of lost control. So we're angry, terrified, in a panic, or we might also be frightened and we're kind of out of control, and that's when it's a good idea to stop. Our zones can change throughout the day. So there is no right or wrong zone. We all experience these different zones throughout the day. So for example, this morning, when I woke up, I was in the blue zone because I was feeling a little bit tired. But then I had a cup of tea and some breakfast, and that helped to put me into the green zone. and I felt calm and okay and ready to get on with my day. But then I had a bit of a problem with my computer, and that put me into the yellow zone, and I felt really frustrated. But what I did was I took a step away from my computer, did some deep breathing, and that helped to get me back into the green zone. So I was ready to carry on with my work. It's a good idea to check in with the whole family about which zone you're in at least a few times a day. I'm going to show you in the activity how you can make a poster to share your zones with your family. So this is my visual timetable. I'm going to start off saying hello. So put your comments in so I can say hello to anyone who's watching. Then we're going to make a poster. Then we're going to talk about which zone you're in. And last, we're going to say goodbye. Okay, so first is saying hello. So hello, everyone. As I said, my name is Amber. If you want to say hello, put your name in the comments and I can say hello back. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. Okay, so hello is finished. I'm going to tick hello off my timetable. Next, we are going to make a poster. So I managed to find for my poster some coloured paper at home. Now, if you don't have any coloured paper, don't worry, because you can just use some plain old scrap paper, which I found. And then you can write the different zones on the piece of paper. So the blue zone at the top, the green zone, the yellow zone, sorry, you can't really see that, and the red zone. And you stick the different pieces of paper together with some sellotape. Now I did find some coloured paper at home, so I've stuck my different pieces of paper for the different zones together. So I've got different coloured card. So I stuck it together with sellotape at the back, and I'm going to stick it up here. Now, I found some faces in magazines and newspapers, and I'm going to ask you to help me decide which zone the faces are in, and then I'm going to stick them on my different pieces of coloured paper, depending on which zone we think they're in. Okay, so. Oh, hi, Ivan and Amaya. Hi, Susanna. Okay, thanks for joining. Right, so maybe you can help me with this face. So, which zone do we think this lady is in? Do we think she's in the blue zone, feeling sad, tired, or sick? In the green zone, feeling happy and okay? In the yellow zone, frustrated or worried? or in the red zone, angry? What do you think? Do we think she's in the green zone or the red zone? Green zone, yeah, that's right, Susie. Good thinking. I'm going to stick her in the green zone because I think she's looking calm. Okay, next one. Got this lady over here. What do we think? Do you think this lady is in the blue zone, feeling sad, tired, or sick? In the green zone, feeling happy, calm, or focused? In the yellow zone, feeling frustrated or worried? Or the red zone, feeling angry and terrified? Write what you think in the comments. Yellow zone, yeah, I was thinking more, I think she looks maybe a little bit sick. So I was going to put her in the blue zone because I think she's going like this because she might be sick. So thank you. I'm going to put her in the blue zone. Stick my glue on. And I'm going to put her over here in the blue zone. Okay, we've got a few more. Or how about this man? I think he's been playing cricket. That's why he's got a helmet on. What zone do you think this man is in? Is he in the blue zone, feeling sad, tired, or bored? In the green zone, feeling happy and calm? In the yellow zone, frustrated? Or the red zone, angry and out of control? In the yellow zone, yeah, I think he could be in the yellow zone. Thank you, Susie. Okay, I'm going to put this man in the yellow zone. Lovely. Well, we've got a few more to go. So, what zone do we think this lady is in? Is she in the blue zone, feeling sad or tired or sick? In the green zone, feeling calm and okay? In the yellow zone, frustrated or worried or excited? Or the red zone, angry or scared or in a panic? What do we think about this lady? I think this lady, she's going like this. I think she might maybe have a headache. So maybe she's feeling a bit sick or tired, which is the blue zone. So I'm going to stick this lady in the blue zone. Oh, well done, Susie. Yeah, you said blue. She's feeling sad, so in the blue zone. Absolutely. Well done. Okay, let's do one more. Got this person over here. What do you think he is feeling? So I think maybe he's either in the yellow zone or the red zone. So the yellow zone would be feeling frustrated, worried, excited, losing control. Or the yellow zone, is he angry, scared, or feeling out of control? What do we think? This man over here. Any ideas? So I think this man, I think he looks like he's in the yellow zone. So I'm going to stick him on the yellow zone because I think he looks a little bit frustrated. He's going, oh no. Okay. Let's stick him in the yellow zone. Now we've got all our pictures, except we don't have one for the red zone. And this might happen to you as well when you're making your poster. You might find that you can find lots of faces in the green zone, but not very many in the other zones. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw a picture of a face, and you can do this at home as well on your posters. So let me find my pen. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm going to draw an angry face here. Oh, it's hard to see. Take it down so you can see that. So I've drawn a really angry face for the red zone. And it's also a good idea to write your different zones on your pieces of paper. You can write red zone at the top, yellow zone, green zone, and blue zone. And you could even put some examples of different emotions on your poster as well. So for example, in the red zone, you might say angry. The yellow zone, you could say frustrated. Green zone would be okay or calm. And the blue zone might be sick or tired. So I'll just get that a little bit closer so you can see that a little bit better. So I've written the name of the zone and some examples of emotions below. Okay, stick that back up. So I'm going to go back to my visual timetable. So making a poster is finished. Next, we're going to share which zone we're in. Okay, so I'm going to stick my poster back up because it fell off the wall. There we go. Now, I've got a clothes peg, but you could also use notes. And what you can do is write each person in your family, write the name of each person on your family on a different clothes peg or a different post-it note. And that way you can keep track of which zone everyone is in and how they're feeling. And it's a good idea, as I said, the zones change a few times a day. So it's a good idea to keep checking in at least a few times a day about how everyone is feeling. So I'm going to write my name, Amber, on my clothes peg. And share with you which zone I'm in. And maybe you can put in the comments box which zone you're in at the moment. So, at the moment, I think I'm in the green zone because I'm feeling calm and okay. So I'm going to peg myself over here. As I said earlier in the day, I was in the yellow zone and the blue zone, but at the moment, I'm in the green zone. Which zones are you in? Maybe you could write which zone you're in the comment box to share with us all. Susie says she's in the green zone and she's feeling alert and interested. Brilliant. Thanks for sharing that, Susie. Okay, so which zone are you in is finished. I'm going to tick that off my timetable. And now it's time to say goodbye. So goodbye, everyone. Thank you for joining. Goodbye is finished. So I hope you enjoyed that and feel confident about having a go at sharing your zone and making a poster to share your zone. Try and have a go with a visual timetable at home because it's a good way of showing your children roughly what you're doing during the day, and it can help to establish a bit of a routine. If you have any questions or queries, please have a look at our information page on our website, and you might find your questions answered there, especially in the advice and support section. So our website address is www.evelina.nhs.uk/community speech and language, all one word. And if you can't find an answer to your question on our website or our Facebook page, then you can email us and someone will get back to you. So our email address is gst-tr.contactslt@nhs.uk. If you'd like to ask me something about today's session, I'll be staying here for a few minutes, so you're welcome to just put your question on the comments at the side, and I will do my best to answer your question. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We'll be back here next week at 11 a.m. And you can re-watch this video, as I said, at any time. So if you want a reminder about anything that we've discussed in the session today or how to make a poster, then just come back and re-watch the video. Thank you. So I'm just going to hang around to see if anyone has any questions for a few moments. Oh, Thank you. Thanks for joining, Susie. Okay, well, as I say, feel free to send us a email if you have any questions. All right, thank you. Bye.